Hello and welcome once again to the Rugged Rockhound. Today I'm back at Red Hill on the backside. So last time I was here, we were on the other side of that hill. We hiked up along the backside of that one, went over the top here, kind of circled, looped back around the front of these, and then back on the other side of this. So I have not explored past like right about there. So today we decided to take the road that came up to here, and I'm with Gary today. And we wanted to explore a little further down in this area. And there's also the option of continuing on the road down there and going to those further hills over there. But already in this area, look what we got. We got this piece right here. It's got a little bit of water line in it right there. And then this one, it's a nice little geode. Got some nice quartz crystal right there. So that's just what I saw already just right here on the surface. I have a feeling it's going to be a good day in this area right here. And he's got a nice, perfect little nodule. Let's get out there and see what else we can find. Oh, and here are the GPS coordinates to where we're currently parked. There you go. And so, like I said, we might try over there later. And then we might go back to some of the places along the front. Who knows? We'll just see how things go. Just found a little flattened looking nodule. That's cool. And I'm really excited because I see some white along that area right down there. Look at that. I'm excited for that. Just found this one. Has a little bit of an orange color to it. That's nice. So we can get a little bit of color in some of these ones. I like that. So I saw that and thought it was just going to be a little one, and then boom, nodule. Sweet. Well, I'll probably cut that one open when we get home. Yeah, I definitely think we should cut that one. Here's this interesting one cut open. I'm guessing some calcite. Oh, a little bit, yeah, up here, but mostly quartz down here and a nice little white pocket. So you probably noticed, but there's a lot of haze in the air. There's a lot of smoke. You can really see it in the valley. But yeah, those fires are really bad in Canada and some of the other states, and even some here in Idaho. So the air quality isn't great. My throat's filling it. When it's smoky out, I don't do as well. Anyway, I saw a few good looking options here. There's some stuff up here and down here. This one in particular caught my eye. Yep. Oh, I see a teeny bit of green in there. And some plumes coming across this side. See that? Plumes going up. That's cool. Got this little one right here. Yeah, I'll probably leave that one. All right, let's go take a look at what I was seeing up here. This one looked like a nodule. Yep, just a clear one, but it looks neat. Well, I would say that looks like a decent nodule. Yeah, that might be really cool inside because it's got a lot of quirky edges to it. Definitely something I'll probably cut. I just said definitely and probably. Yeah. Look, we're not even very far from the vehicle. It's right there. We're already seeing all this good stuff. There's one right there, too. Thin one. But there's good stuff all over. All over the place. Right there. There's a nodule. Where else? There's one. It's a little one, though. Just a tiny little one. That one's cool. Looks like an airplane wing. All right, I'm down in the little gully area, and I see a nodule there. Question is, how big is it? Okay, it's not terribly big. All right, it's just clear. Nodule there, nodule there. Small ones. They still look cool. Little ones here and there. Occasionally a little larger. Alright. Well, that was part of a quartz pocket, wasn't it? This has been exposed for a while. You can see how the iron has rusted on the edges of the crystals. Yeah, that's been sitting there a long time. Just found that nodule. That was what was poking out right there. Decent size. Might be worth cutting. Huh, that looks a little different. What do we got going on here? Okay, it's just a darker volcanic with some white calcite on it. It just looked intriguing. I see something interesting right there. But I also have this one right here where you can already see some water line in it. That's nice. Let's go take a look at this piece. Looks like some of that opal. Not very good, but it's variety. So I just saw this. It's my first decent botryoidal. I also see a bigger piece right there, a piece hiding right over there, and another good looking nodule right over there. So we're getting back into some larger stuff. So that white area that was down here, it was just calcite coating some of the rocks, which is common. Oh, and there's another nodule right there. So we got multiple little things right in this area. So, oh, and I think I see one over there. So I'm gonna switch to the other lens so we can get a closer look. Yeah, I should have cleaned this lens before we left because it's got a little bit of oils on it, and you can tell. It's also scratched up a bit. Might be about time to get a new macro, but there's that botryoidal. All right, let's take a look at these other ones that are a bit bigger. Okay, that has some water line going down through it like that. There we go. All right, let's take a look at this one over here. Okay, mostly just a white outer coating on that one. Oh, it looks like we have some Jasper here, Jasper opal mix maybe. All right. Okay. And here's that bigger nodule I was looking at. Kind of a nice little double. Sweet. And then this one right here. All right, that's a thin one. I'll probably just leave that one. There's a bigger thing I saw over here though. Yeah, what do we got here? Well, that's interesting. It's a piece of seam, but look at how different that looks. It's got like a few little dendrites in it. Huh. Maybe worth cutting? I don't know. Well, it's definitely big that way. It's a bit thin that way, but bigger that way. Oh, wait a second. I see something that looks very interesting. Oh, I think it's where the Jasper meets up with the agate. Oh, yeah. That's pretty sweet. I'll have to clean that off really good and see. Okay, so yeah, see, it's just like a thin seam. And then it meets up with the Jasper there, and then it still has some of the volcanic rock. But right there where they meet, that's where cool things can happen. Yeah, it's a bit of an overcast or partly cloudy day. So hopefully it's not too affecting the video too much, but here's a nice one that has a good botryoidal pocket in it. That should look nice cleaned up. Here we have another intriguing piece. It looks like it's a little darker. Yeah, well, I like that. It's got that green, see that green rind along the bottom of it, and then a darker right where the kind of the botryoidal would have started. It looks like it was like it started as crystal maybe and then formed botryoidal over it or something. But the color on that is sweet. Things do seem to be getting bigger. We got mostly colorless, but then it goes into a little bit of a quartz pocket right there. Bigger pieces. Nice. That's not something I'm going to keep, so I will leave that here for somebody else. But I like the size. Oh, speaking of size, that looks pretty big too. Oh, nice. Okay, so that's got a nice botryoidal pocket right there. There we go. All right, I'll probably keep that one then. Sweet, things are getting bigger. Oh, looks like there's another one right here. Okay, decent, but once again, I will leave that for somebody else. Do I see a bigger piece hiding right here? I do. How does it look? Ooh, okay, it's got a nice pocket in it. Ah, look at that. Botryoidal pocket. That's a pretty sweet one. Yep, definitely gonna take that one home with me. And like in most places, usually by the time I'm back to the vehicle, I'll have thrown away half of the stuff I found early on. But this one's nice enough. I'm pretty sure that'll end up coming back with me. Oh, there we go. Another big one. Sweet. So it's possible that there were big ones back there. It's just as we get further away from where people normally park, you tend to find more abundance, and that's when you're going to start finding the bigger pieces. Oh, another nice botryoidal. Oh, look, it's got tubes going through it from stalactite formations. That's sweet. That is cool. Might have to cut into that one. Maybe. Oh, look at that one. That would have been a nice big quartz pocket. Ooh, the rind had a little bit of green to it as well. All right, we're getting into bigger stuff now. Definitely gotten a lot better as we've come a little further and farther down. So we're one hill over from the vehicle in the north direction. Oh, I see another big one hiding right here. Sweet. Oh, okay. It had a botryoidal pocket though. I like that. And he wanted to show me a big one he found over on the other side before we came up. Ah, look at that. Beautiful. That's the biggest one so far today. Don't know if it's going to be any good inside, but I see a little bit of white, so it should be decent.
Found
oh, some neat looking stuff in there.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, that looks neat. Oh yeah, look at that.
That's the one.
That's it. That's got some banding. And a quartz pocket right in the middle.
There's another.
Oh, sweet. Were these all on the other side?
Yeah.
So it just kind of goes all over. So I just found this one that has a really nice shape to it. And then this looks like it's got a botryoidal pocket in it, probably. Sweet. Another decent one that's got a little bit of water line on the bottom of it with a pocket. All right, we'll explore this one together. It looks pretty decent from here. What do we got? Okay, it's the edge of a larger one. Got a little bit of quartz growing on it. Maybe something going on further in. That might be worth cutting. Yeah, I'll probably take that back because I want to cut into it. Okay, I see a really promising looking one. What do we have here? Oh, nice. It's a broken nodule. Quartz in the middle. That's a cool little formation going on right there. That's pretty sweet. I like it. And there's a nice looking nodule. Very nicely shaped. Here's this one cut open. It broke a little and I can already see a pocket. Oh, good water line. And a neat pocket. Too bad that part right there was fractured. Oh well. Still, it's very nice. Another decently shaped nodule. It's a little broken on the end. You can see it looks like it's pretty much colorless inside. So I'm going to leave that for the next person. I see a big piece. That looks really big. Oh, nice. Oh, I think it has a little bit of that caramel color to it. Right, all right. There might be more going on in there. Okay, well, we'll take it back and see if I want to cut it or not. Oh, that looks like a good nodule right there. Yeah, look at that one. Look at that shape. Beautiful. Ah, beautiful. Yep, those are the kind that I love to take home and see if they're worth cutting into. Here's this one cut open. Okay. Oh, it's got the stalactites, tubes, coming from the top there. I cut kind of across them. It looks pretty cool though. Oh boy, Gary just found a big one. It was the tip of an iceberg he saw and he started digging, and look at that. Woo! Now that, ladies and gentlemen, is what you call a nodule. There you go. That's why we do this. All right, here we go. Putting it in the pack. Oh, there you go. All of a sudden, the pack got really heavy. But for some reason, I don't think he minds that his pack got heavy.
Nope. Not even a little bit.
That is definitely the biggest one we have seen so far today. Just found this one. It'll be a nice quartz pocket once I get it home and cleaned off. Assuming I keep it, because I might find better. That happens a lot. But for now, oh, there's a nodule right there. Oh, it's a broken one. And it's got some faint water lines. I'll leave that though. Just picked up this one. Look at that. You can tell it's got some green in it. And the shape of it is fantastic. What do we got here?
I got another one with some green.
Oh yes, more of the green. We're getting more green here. I really like this. Yeah, look at that one.
Nice.
Yeah. We're in a good spot. Yeah, that's one that I'm like, I'm gonna cut that one. Here's this nodule cut open. A little bit of quartz right in the middle. Well, a lot of quartz growing into the middle. Looks really uniform though. Well, that looks promising under there. What do we got here? Well, that's a funky looking one. Oh, it's got a pocket in it. We'll have to get that home and washed out to see if it's any good. So we were finding a lot on the lower part of that hill coming down. And then coming over here, all of a sudden it significantly reduced, but he found that huge one, and I found numerous really nice whole nodules. So some areas are more numerous than others. And don't get discouraged if you get in a zone where you don't see much. Just keep walking. Out here in the Chalice Volcanics, normally, if you just keep walking, you'll get out of the zone where there isn't as much stuff, and you'll get into a zone where there's more. Oh, look at that. That's pretty good size, isn't it? Looks like we got another one right here too. See, just keep walking. We got something funky going on right there, something dark colored. A little bit going on in there too, so maybe I'll take those back and cut them open. Oh boy, I think I got something bigger right here. Definitely do. It's more of a flat one, but it's pretty big. And you never know, it might just be clear inside, but it might also have other things going on inside, like banding, water lines, or crystals. Anyway, it's a good size. I can definitely see a nodule right there, and it's a good sized one. Here we go. Let's go explore it together. All right, might be kind of a flat one. It is. That's unfortunate. I like them to be more round, but decent sized. I definitely see something hiding under that bush right there. What do we got? Ooh, good size. Oh yeah. I see some of that caramel color in it already. That's promising. All right, definitely want to take that one home. Who's in the bag? Yeah, doing pretty good. We've got about a fourth of a bag so far. Not bad. Here's this one cut open. I can already see a few water lines. Yes. Ooh, that's cool. Nice, good water line. I like that contrasting layer between the water line and the rest of the chalcedony. Sweet. Several of these have hinted at good-looking centers like that. So I'm really hoping some of these larger hole nodules I've been taking will have cool centers like that. That's what we're hoping for. Well, there's a nice piece with quartz on it. Look at that. That's pretty sweet. Quartz crystals. Oh, look at that. Quartz crystals. Nice. I saw that and was originally like, I'm not going to keep that, but then I saw that nice tight banding along the edge and I thought, maybe. I'll put it in my pocket for now. All right, that looks decent sized. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah, that's bigger than I thought. Oh, it does have some water lines in it, so I think that might be worth taking back. Another promising piece that looks pretty good size. All right, that's one of those flat ones with a little bit of a thin botryoidal pocket in it. Cool. Saw that, went to grab it, and it was the tip of a good sized nodule. Look at that one. Fantastic. All right, more like that, please. Here's this nodule cut open. It's got a hole into it there. Oh, quartz crystal growth. And a little bit of water line. Can you see my vehicle parked there on the second ridge over? So you've got this ridge right in front of us, second ridge over. Everything I have found up to this point in the video has been between that vehicle and here. I was walking kind of a line, zigzagging back and forth, kind of down like that. So I was down lower on this hill, and then decided to come up so I could show you. Everything I found is between here and there, and I just walked a little line like that. So how much more do you think could be on either side? And to give you guys a feel, like if you come out here, what are you gonna expect? How far do you have to walk to find this material? Well, most of these pieces, I've been picking up one piece after another within about 10, 20 feet of each other. Sometimes when we get to a zone like right down here, I'd have to go another 40 or 50 feet before I found another good one, but all through here, I keep finding. And who knows what's out here? I don't know. I've never been over there. Exciting. Exciting to just explore and see what there is. There's another little one. So yeah, these nice little ones, they're all over the place. Oh, that actually has a hint of green in it. I do like that. Anyway, we'll work our way over toward him, and I'll bring you in on any like larger pieces or different, unusual pieces. Like that larger piece right there. Okay. I'm not so sure about that one. I'll think about that one. Anyway, on we go. This one should have some nice banding in it. I can already see some banding along the edge. So that'll be a good cutter. Definitely think I'll take that one back. And another piece right here. How nice. Turned into a quartz center. Not really a pocket, just a kind of a quartz center. Just found that one. And the other one I just found was just right back there. So boom. And I see some water line in it. So that will probably end up going back. Well, looks like we have another decent one right here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Looks like there's stuff going on in there. Probably some water lines. Okay, maybe that'll come back too. Nice druzy pocket in this one. Look at that. Sweet. Oh, I just realized my battery's down to 29%. Maybe I forgot to charge this one. Well, I'll have to use it more sparingly now between now and when we get back. So before I switch to my extra battery, but yeah. Okay. Cool though. Nice druzy pocket. Okay, I'm down in the little dry riverbed here, and that's a good sized piece right there, which has water lines and maybe even a little bit of a caramel color to it. Nice. Oh boy, I think I see a big one right here. What do you guys think? Not as big as I was hoping, but still beautiful. That's a decent one. A nice example of a nodule weathering out of the volcanic rock. That's a nice example. Oh boy, I just found something amazing.
Stop. Hammer time.
Yes. So, just found that. Now, the cover for my microphone here unfortunately fell off, so hopefully we don't get wind today, but you might have noticed that it's picking up a little bit more than it used to. Anyway, look at that though. Oh, I think this is gonna be something amazing. Oh. Oh no. Oh boy. Oh. Oh.
That's a seam.
That's a seam, I think.
Yeah.
Or it's just a no, that's a seam. Oh dang. Of course, it might be a seam that has some volcanic right in the middle of it. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna grab my spray bottle and see if I can spray this off a little bit, because I think we got something here. So you can already see it's got blues in it. It's really hard to see because it is really dark, but it's a seam. Oh man, I'm excited for this. No telling what it's gonna look like until I actually cut into it. Yeah, that's coming back with me for sure. So the main section of it's a little thick for my saw, so I decided to just cut the ends off. So this is what we got on the end pieces. Let me set that down, because this is the better side to look at. So yeah, there you go. That'll be very interesting. It is very dark, and you got a few like veins or seams running through it. So I don't know, further in may be more interesting, but overall it's just okay. So here's a piece of that larger one knocked off just to see if anything good. Okay, it's more of that stuff. Yeah, I've seen a lot of that stuff out there, and yeah, I don't care that much for it, but it's not too bad. So I dropped my pack off over there. We're gonna head back on a higher line this time back. Should be able to find us good stuff. Now, I didn't find hardly anything but little stuff, plentiful little stuff, mostly little. And then I got to here and found this one. So a nodule with quartz in the middle of it. So that's pretty cool. So the big ones continue, but I've noticed they're much fewer and further between the farther we're getting this way. But as we go uphill, I've noticed things increasing as well. So yeah, I agree that heading back and going more uphill should be good. See, yeah, I see a decent amount of those and smaller, but much fewer big ones. This has been the only really good sized big one I've seen so far over in this area. So I found this piece as we're starting to head back. That's the where we got to. I actually dumped a bunch of stuff there I decided not to keep. Gary's up there. Found this waterline piece, banded piece just right over here, and then I saw that. Oh boy. Oh yeah. That's another chunk. I'm not really seeing much in it though, unfortunately, but it's big. That's what you want to see, is big. Even if it's not giving you great, at least it's big. A little nodule right there, and more right there, and another one right there. It's just all over the place. Yeah. Anyway, now I've got to decide whether I want to keep that or not, because like I said, I'm not really seeing anything in it. It looks dark, but that's what it does when it's just dirty. Because if there's no water lines, banding, or anything like that, even something like this, I might just leave behind. Okay, I can't really even describe to you what just happened. Wow. So I started finding these larger pieces that are pink. See that pinkish color? And it went ballistic. I unfortunately don't have much battery on this camera, so I just was like, you know what, I'm gonna have to film everything once I'm done collecting. Unfortunately, Gary went over the hill before all of this started happening. But look at this. Jeez. Ugh. And it's got that pink to it. Most of these pieces have pink, and look at the banding with the pink. Pink. I wonder if these used to be amethyst and they've been fading. But just look. It's just, it went ballistic. And like I said, most of these are pink. And it's just crazy. I found all of that within this little zone right here. About to there. And then about to there. Just all through here. And I finally had to tell myself to stop because I just kept finding more. Oh, and I found some of the traditional Jasper. And then I found this one with the green rind. Yeah. Beautiful. Anyway, now I've got to figure out what the heck to keep of this, because that's too much to carry back. So there's going to be a pile here. If somebody comes out here, if you find it, it's yours. Whatever I end up leaving. That's coming back with me, and that, but I'm going to leave a lot of it. Wow. Here's this one cut open. I could already tell. Banding from the outside. Quartz in the middle. Yep, continues through like that. Pretty nice. Here's this one cut open. I could tell how flat it was there, where the water lines were going to be. Oh. Assuming it had water lines. It did not. Well then. Alright, we got a little bit of banding. Some quartz, crystal growth. Yeah, that's a neat piece. Here's this big nodule cut open. It looks good from the outside. Well, not as good on the inside. Calcite. Here's this one cut open. I know it's going to be hollow because it feels light. And yeah, there it is. Oh, I bet if I put that in, maybe a little bit of acid or iron out, might clean up a little better. It's cool though. Here's this one cut open. Ooh, that's got some good banding. And that is a really sparkly crystal pocket. Very nice. Here's this strange one cut open. Okay. Oh, there's a lot going on in there. It's pretty neat though. All right, 10% battery left. on the way back, I told myself I wasn't gonna pick anything up unless it was big or amazing. And look at that nodule, and it's plumes, white plumes going, oh, man. Oh, what a good day. I still got a ways to hike back. Whew, that's a lot of weight, but it's worth it. Here's this one cut open. I've been looking forward to it because you can see that inside. Okay, come on. Yeah, look at that. Oh yes. That is beautiful. Let me get it wet again. Because it is stunning. Look at this. Look at that. Plumes coming from the side or tubes. They're stalactites basically. And then water-lined pocket. Oh, it's got about a little bit of everything. It is beautiful. Oh, what a good find. Here's this one cut open. I mean, you can see the water-lined agate go through that little seam there. Okay, yeah. Okay. That seam does carry through, but the rest of it's kind of that brown, Jasper-y material I've been getting in a lot of places. All right. And we're back at the vehicle. What an awesome little day it's been. So I'm going to end the video right here because all of those cool pink ones, there's going to be tons of stuff, but we're not actually quite done for the day. What we're going to do is we're going to go over to the other side of this hill where I was last time I was here, where we found those that seam with the plume in it. He wanted to get a few pieces, and then we're going to go to the front side, like where we ended last time, where the Jasper is, where we're getting those big nodules. We're going to end there. So I'm actually going to film a short video there that I'll post a little later on. But anyway, so because what we found here is this is already going to be like a 30, 40, 50-minute video because of what I've already found. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you join us next time, and next time will be actually today. Just it'll be a shorter video though, so it might end up just being like a Monday video or something. I don't know. Until next time, remember, there is treasure everywhere.